This is a video about the best cheap skates on the market. And yes, some are affordable and some are just cheap. Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. You may have seen these skates and thought, who is now ripping the old USD sways? Well, let's look at the website and find out what's happening here. Okay, here we are. Play Life Reactor. It's the name of the old USD sway skate. Well, Play Life, it's a company which is owned by Powerslide, and it's basically their entry-level line. And if we go through their products, they have quite a lot of products. They have like three-wheel skates, they have quad skates, they have urban hard boot inline skates. They have quite a lot of skates and all of them at a very, very affordable price. But there are other options on the market for the same segment, which are not doing the exact same as Powerslide is doing with Play Life. So some of the examples on the market right now is Blade Runner, which is the entry-level brand from Rollerblade. You also have Cosmo ID, which is the new entry-level brand from Microskate, and you have BKB, which is also an entry-level, more affordable brand from Flying Eagle. All these brands basically have the same concept, and that is basically they use the knowledge that they already have from their established brands to make an affordable product. And the way that they're gonna make this affordable product, it's by getting cheaper components. Usually the wheels are not as good. A lot of the hardware is not as good. You will find a lot of riveted buckles, a lot of riveted parts on the skate instead of little bolts, because all these little things will make the skate more affordable. And other than that, most of these companies do not have a marketing budget for these sub-brands. In fact, Play Life is one of the only brands from these that I just told you that have a website. I think Cosmo ID also has a website, but in general, these brands try to allocate the minimum as possible for marketing. They want to cut expenses, don't forget that. Other than that, what they also do is most of these, and this is the fact of the USD sway, they will be using either older molds that were used in the past by their main brands like USD, Powerslide, Rollerblade, whatever, or they are using molds that are just not being used at the factory. Imagine they go to a Chinese factory, they found this mold, they think they can do something good with it, they use that mold. The products from most of these brands, they're quite okay. It's like, especially for someone that is starting, they're really, really good. But not every company out there wants to do a secondary brand. Good example of that would be Roches. After their experience with Velo, they don't seem like they're willing to want to start a newer brand. So what Roches did is they created a known pro line. Example, if you go on Amazon and if you type in Roches, you'll be able to find skates that you won't find on any shops. So it's a line, like it's a more affordable line that was created specifically for that. And instead of creating a secondary brand, they use their already established name in order to sell more skates. A good example of that would be the Roches M12 UFS. It's a different skate. Even the plastic is a tiny bit softer. I think it's a recycled plastic. It has a different frame that is more affordable, but it's a skate that it's cheaper than the regular Team Majestic 12 or the Pro boots from the like the Pro M12s. So it's a concept that we have here. It's like a more affordable skate that all these brands are trying to do. The goal is always the same, which is to sell more units, to get more people on skates. Now, you obviously also make less profit on each skate, but because the skates are more affordable, you're much probably selling a lot more units. And that's what I think that happened with K2. K2 started going a lot more this way. They kept the name, but they went cheaper and cheaper with the product in terms of like developing new stuff. And it kind of felt like in the past they got sucked into only having a certain product that was very cheap. But it seems like they're trying to change it. it seems like the soft boot company is about to change. But that's something for another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't to this channel. And more important than anything else, just don't forget why we all started skating, and that is because it's fun. Cheers and see you soon. I was just about to finish the video, but I think it's important to refer that most of these brands, one of the reasons why they do this is because having a cheaper product in your brand, it can affect the image that people have about your brand. And that's why some of them don't even refer to these second cheaper brands ever. You don't ever see Rollerblade talking about Blade Runner, or you don't see Powerslide pushing the Play Live, because the whole idea is to keep their established brands as something that produces only high quality products, while these ones that are not that technologically advanced will stay for the beginners without affecting the main brand. Yeah, I think that was just the thought that I wanted to share before I wrap up this video.